Illia Topuria called out Charles Oliveira today. He says he wants to move up to lightweight and wants to fight the number one contender. Let's go through a couple quotes that he had today. He was on a radio show earlier today, and it sounds like he's looking to make a move up to lightweight. He said, since Islam is going to fight in January and he is not going to be ready for April, May, I would like to fight the number one contender, which is Charles Oliveira. That fight is scary, and it's very interesting seeing that he only defended once, and now he's looking up not just to fight for the title, he wants to fight the number one contender and then fight for the title. Gonna be interesting to see what they do with the belt at that division because that division has to keep going. I'd assume if this actually happens, which it just seems like something he'd like, they would have to make an interim belt and have Diego Lopez versus, whoever else is up and coming, maybe Mozart. That's what they might do again. Evloev, Diego Lopez too for an interim belt. Again, I don't really think Ilya is going to be moving up yet. I think he needs another win and then just give him the title shot. Don't even let him fight the number one contender. It's just, it's not really needed for him. I think one more defense, maybe another two defenses. I mean, the Alex win and then the Holloway knockout. It's not like those two were just normal defenses. Those count for a little bit more. When it comes down to other fighters, moving up real quick after they win a title, trying to get a second one, I understand if they're not winning these fights in spectacular fashion or against very high level opponents. Ilya's done it in both of his fights, high level opponents and spectacular finishes. So I'm not against him moving up. I just think maybe give him one more fight and don't have him go up and fight the number one contender. Just give him a shot at the title. Again, 170 is a little bit clogged up right now, anyways. There's a lot of people moving up throughout the rankings of that division. So I don't think that's going to be their, number one goal right now is to get Ilya a title shot. But him versus Charles would be a banger. Now, Charles hasn't really said anything about this yet because this was just today, but a month ago, he actually spoke on Ilya. He said, Ilya is a tough fighter, someone who talks the talk and walks the walk. I can see why he would want to challenge people, but I think you have to be very careful when you're coming up to lightweight because this is a very tough division. He's kind of just saying, hey, I know you're tough. I know you're good at your division, but watch out. Lightweight's a dangerous um, division, which is true. But as we know, Ilya hits like a truck. I want to see this fight, but the only thing I'm worried about is we know how Charles is. Charles gets hit and goes down. We don't really see Charles get hit and go out completely, you know? But I mean, we've never even seen Max go down and Max went out cold. So it's a scary fight. That'd be a cool fight. Not sure if it does anything for Charles, so I'm not really sure if he would want to take that fight. I know he's looking to get a title shot soon. So I don't really know if he's gonna be willing to take that. I bet for the right amount of money he would, but it's interesting to see. I'll keep you guys updated if anything else comes out about this, but I think this probably has like a 35% chance of happening. I don't think it's too likely, but I don't really think it's impossible. Ilya Topuria is a huge name, especially if they need to fill a spot on a card somewhere or headline a card somewhere. I could see them. I don't really know when they throw this fight in there. It might be International Fight Week, maybe. He's saying in a couple months. I'm not sure what he's looking for. I think it's a weird call out, weird time for the call out, but something happens, it happens. I'm excited to see whatever Ilya Taporia does next. Same with Charles Oliveira. If you like this video, like and subscribe. I'm out.